So welcome to part 2. If you made it this far, you watched my first video. If you found your way here, you're probably going to want to watch part 1. I'll put the link down in the description below so you can follow along. This is the Turo Focus. As you've seen last time, I had a bit of a predicament, bit of an issue. The car came back on a roll-off after a rental. The clutch was destroyed, and it was going to be up to Turo and an independent inspector to determine if it was caused by the renter or just wear and tear breakdown. It was very interesting. I got a call the next morning, or I got a call from Turo. They called me, let me know these people are going to come out there. They're going to call you. I got a phone call later that day. Hey, we want to come out there in the morning. So I was like, okay. Next morning, got way earlier than I normally do. And inspector came. I kind of forgot. I know I was going to offer him coffee, but I completely forgot. Though I did make it. So the inspector arrives. I let him in. I have the heat going. It's warm in here. He's going around. He's like, oh, okay, you have it apart. I was like, yeah. I told him, I'd let him see the clutch pack. Clutches were everything was separated, as you saw in the last video. I tore it apart, and he was looking. All I heard was him. And he told me, he's like, yeah, usually people try to push on a claim on somebody just to get something repaired, and he's like, this isn't that. He's like, this thing was cooked. I don't know what they did, but this wasn't normal. And he explained to me how if it was a normal situation, he was like, if it was normal, I wouldn't even have said a word to you. Looked at it, just like, okay, thank you. He went out the door and he would have, filed his report. So that said, he went ahead, took pictures, looked over the car, blah, blah, blah. 2 days later, because this was on a Tuesday, Thursday, I get a message telling me, an email from Turo saying, hey, just, we got the inspection report and all this. Due to the high cost, your vehicle is going to be a total loss. I'm like, what? So now my adjuster calls me, and I'm just dumbfounded. I'm like, how much was the estimate? I never actually got the repair estimate. I asked them to forward to it, that I never did. So what they did was actually send me over to their total loss department. I have to they're going to send me the amount of the claim. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to expose numbers, but I got retail value for this. And I decided, I was like, hey, what if I keep the car? Because if you don't know, I'm about to tell you some cool information if you don't know this. You can keep a car that was totaled out. If you own the car and they total it out, you can do a salvage buyback if you want to keep the car. If you know you can fix it, or you want to just keep it for parts or something, if you buy another one, if there's some sentimental value, you can keep the car. They just deduct the salvage auction estimate from the settlement amount. So that's what I decided to do, because as you know, the Buick gone, because it was unreliable, it had issues, and then it blew, and that's a whole other story. I've been daily driving the Isuzu Trooper, which I've never done a review on it yet because it's not in the greatest shape, but I also want to do off-road stuff for that. And I don't have resources. And then I daily drive my Ford Excursion, which is a V10. So I've been kind of on the fence trying to see, maybe I should just buy a beater car, something I can daily, 4-banger, something super easy. Like, you know what? There was a substantial amount I was getting for this. I was like, should I just take that, get a different car, put that on Turo as well? But I'm like, no, you know what? This is going to be the new daily. Because I haven't reviewed it yet. I will throw a review up at some point once it's back on the road. I do enjoy the Focus. I like it. It's not a bad car. Yes, it's an economy shitbox, but it's an okay shitbox. Especially, you load it up with some, creature comforts, some modern amenities, like a touch screen and all that, leather heated seat. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to find another Turo car. So here we are. This is where we are right now. I've been procrastinating. because I just been procrastinating. Yeah, it's been cold and stuff. I'm making excuses right now. With the whole process of the buyback, I had to send the title out to become a salvage title or repairable depending on what state you live in. I sent it out. Now I cannot touch this vehicle, I cannot drive on the road legally until I get that title back and it becomes a reconstructed title through an enhanced inspection, which I'll put a link below to my video about reconstructed titles and buying a salvage car. This is now going to be an R title vehicle, reconstructed. It still blows my mind. No accident, no damage, just mechanical damage, and it totaled it out. So here we go. Let's, I guess, super awesome time lapse. The garage is still cold. I didn't have the heat on. I'm really not motivated to do this, but here we go. Here I got everything I need laid out. I got my Z washers, that's what they call them. Slave cylinder, clutch, new clutch pack, handy dandy chassis grease, my clips, these bolts, this tool to turn the these things, the actual forks, clutch forks. And apparently, I didn't know, apparently these are not reusable. This is what bolts the half shaft in. Apparently it's not reusable. You have to replace it. And here is in there's a seal inside this, and those end up going bad. And then there's a seal in there. I don't know what color it is. It looks brown, so it might have already been done. I don't know. Let's see. Can I get? Oh, you can kind of see it. There you go. But I'm just gonna replace it. Actually, it looks a little wet, so yeah. Once you have the clutch forks in, you're going to get your handy dandy tool and you're gonna rotate it. I think it's like 14 times. There's so many videos online about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And just let it go. Okay, now I'm going to apply my handy dandy grease. If you don't know the part number, that's not it. I thought this was it, but I'll show you the part. I'll have part numbers if you guys want listed down in the comment, or yeah, if you comment you want the part numbers, I'll give you the part numbers. I'll set you links to where I bought stuff. Just let me know in the comments and I'll post it down there or change the description to add it. Let's put some grease on this boy. I went ahead and squeezed all of my $8 tube of seal. Yeah, I'm not even joking. There you go, it's all over there. You want to get it on the tips of the forks and on these splines. Ooh, I gotta spread that a little better. Wasn't that an exciting time lapse? Of course it wasn't, because GoPro is garbage and they continue to produce garbage. This camera is garbage. It told me I had 80% and 72% battery, but it kept within like a couple seconds of the time lapse, it would say low battery. I turn it on, 72% or 80% or whatever. What? Why is this glitching like this? So this camera failed, and I really need to switch to a different brand. Let me know in the comments below what brand should I do for my reviews and just footage in general. Like, I guess this would be okay if it's outside in the middle of winter, but like, I'm pretty sure if I have this outside, even with the wind in the summer, it's gonna overheat, because that's what it does. GoPro is the overheating camera consistently. Anyway, enough of that rant. The focus is done. What? Whoa. The focus is done. If you need to know what all entails on the clutch, doing the clutches and all that, there's other videos online. Sorry, I know some people wanted me to do it. I wanted me to show you guys how to do it, but I was kind of strapped for time, and also the camera failed me, so yeah, you know. The Focus is ready to go. I have an appointment to get the enhanced inspection. So I have a couple plans for this now that it's operational again, which, like I said, we'll go for a drive once it's legal. Just wait for that cut. I'm just gonna explain stuff now, and then I'll cut to that and how it reacts. I plan on doing a couple things. I'm gonna try to get another fender, because it's dented here and back here. There's scrapes and it's dented. I'm trying to find the same color so I don't have to worry about painting. I'm going to upgrade all the lights to LED. I may upgrade the headlights at some point. I'm going to put in some OEM fog lights. I've seen some, I'm going to throw some sequentials in here. Possibly some wheels. I'm not sure if I want to do ST wheels or if I want to just do something different. Here we go for a drive. See how it handles. Now, when driving one of these, you want to make sure when you first accelerate, you want to drive it like it's a manual. So you ease on, you don't just jump on it. And another major thing that people fail to realize on these is creeping in traffic. These hate that, because you gotta remember, it's the clutch. It's getting engaged, disengaged. You're gonna constantly just be burning it up if you're just coasting or trying to, you know what I mean, or not coasting. If you're easing up into traffic, just wait for them to pull out, slowly go up, and let the clutch fully engage. Because if you're just constantly creeping up, it's just slowly pushing it against the pressure plate off on, you know, it's just gonna wear it out a lot faster. Everything seems to be solid. It's shifting well. It's going through the gears fine. The clutch engagement is pretty solid. It's almost like nothing ever happened. Again, just easy takeoff. Let's get on it a little bit. Let's see how it handles full wide open throttle. A little iffy still. So it's a little iffy. That's to be expected. The TCMs were trashing these things, so I'm not surprised. That's why I hope to clear it up with the tune, make it a little more quicker. But for casual driving, it's doing very well. It's shifting quickly. It's going through all the gears. Everything is functioning well. So, I think it's safe to assume, I don't have any wood to knock on, but it's safe to assume that the job was successful. Woohoo! So, this will be the new daily. Stay tuned for more content. I will have a review up at some point when I have time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get that notification. Hit the little bell so you can get the notification of my new videos. Stay tuned because I have an incredible journey for the Turo car. Just wait till you see what I found. It's both funny and crazy at the same time. Anyway, thanks. Subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, James Humphrey, if you're watching, I love you.